They say knowledge is power, but when a man truly understands life, people don't just notice. They get afraid. Have you ever seen a man so calm, so aware and so hard to manipulate that it unsettles everyone around him, especially in relationships? Once upon a time, there was a man who stopped reacting to drama, stopped chasing attention, and started observing. His silence wasn't weakness, it was wisdom. And the more he understood people's motives, the more those around him tried to label him as cold, emotionless, or detached. But in reality, he'd just leveled up mentally, and that's what terrified them. A man's intelligence isn't just measured by what he knows, but by what he no longer falls for. So today, let's break down 6 powerful reasons why the intelligence of men is truly terrifying. Not because it's dark, but because it's rare. Rule 1. Emotional control is his superpower. When a man learns to master his emotions, instead of being mastered by them, it changes everything. He doesn't argue just to prove he's right. He doesn't chase validation or react to manipulation. He observes, he understands, and he responds with calm precision. To some women this feels cold, but it's not. It's control. And control, in a world addicted to chaos, is terrifying. An intelligent man doesn't get lost in emotional storms. He becomes the eye of the hurricane. That's the kind of peace that can't be faked, only earned. Rule 2. He sees through pretenses. Intelligent men have a gift. They see beyond words. They can read energy, tone, and silence better than most people read texts. When someone lies, they don't explode. They simply take notes. When someone tries to play games, they don't chase. They step back. This awareness is unsettling to those who rely on manipulation. Why? Because you can't trick someone who already knows your next move. And when a man understands intentions instead of just actions, that's when he becomes truly unshakable and dangerously intelligent. Rule 3. He doesn't compete, he creates. While others fight for attention or power, intelligent men focus on building something of their own, peace, purpose, or legacy. He knows comparison is a thief of joy, so he competes only with who he was yesterday. This independence makes him unpredictable. You can't control a man who doesn't need validation, and you can't seduce a mind that's already fulfilled. That's why his intelligence terrifies, because he can walk away from anything that disturbs his growth. Rule 4. He values depth over drama. An intelligent man doesn't fall for appearances. He's drawn to depth, not to what looks good, but to what feels real. Superficial conversations bore him. Empty connections drain him. He doesn't chase excitement. He seeks alignment. And when he meets someone who can't match his level of thought, he'd rather stay alone than settle for confusion disguised as chemistry. That kind of discipline scares people, because it exposes how shallow most relationships truly are. Rule 5. Silence is his greatest weapon. His silence speaks volumes. When others shout to be heard, he observes quietly, and in that stillness, he gathers information, clarity, and power. People panic when a man goes silent because they can't tell what he's thinking. But the truth is, he's thinking everything. He's analyzing, strategizing, and understanding at a level most can't imagine. An intelligent man's silence isn't emptiness, it's calculation, and that's terrifying to anyone who thrives on emotional control. Rule 6. He understands his worth. This is the ultimate reason why intelligent men scare people. They know their value, and they refuse to negotiate it. He's not arrogant. He's aware. He knows what he brings to the table. Peace, stability, purpose, and growth. And because he doesn't need constant approval, no one can manipulate him with attention, guilt, or fear of loss. He'd rather be misunderstood than misused. That's not pride. That's self-respect born from deep understanding. And that, Sigmas, is the kind of intelligence that shakes the world quietly. Psychological. Quote, "The more intelligent the man, the less he reacts. The more he knows, the less he needs to prove." Unknown. So Sigmas, remember this. True intelligence isn't about showing how smart you are. It's about mastering yourself so deeply that nothing external can break your peace. If this message resonated with you, don't just watch, apply it. Start thinking deeper, reacting less, and living wiser. Having said this, Sigmas, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and join this growing community of men who choose growth over games, wisdom over noise, and intelligence over ego. Because the world needs more minds like yours, calm, aware, and quietly powerful.